Hi everyone, how are you doing? I haven't recorded in a little bit, to be honest. I have been really depressed. I think it's just seasonal depression. Today I decided that I would get on here and put eyelashes on and react to Sagittarius Shoddy and call it self-care. Because I'm really sick of not doing things because I'm scared to do them. I'm sick of it and I don't want to live like that anymore, and I think it only contributes to my depression. So yeah, if you guys haven't heard of Sagittarius Shoddy, she was recommended to me by none other than Michael B. Petty. I love him so much. I watched about 3 of her videos while I was at work this morning, and I was like, holy shit, this girl is a riot. Like, she's so fucking funny. And she's very relatable. I can't tell if I think she's kind of the worst person ever or just like blunt and honest. So let's see her. Let's go to her most popular video. So her most popular video is Storytime, my first train experience. Which, knowing her, I'm like, is that a train, like riding a train somewhere, or what are we talking about? All right, girl, take it away. I'm gonna put eyelashes on, so just don't mind me.
So, y'all wanted to hear the story of my first battery. So, before, I thought, me hooking up with you guys at the same time, I thought that was called a threesome because who wouldn't think that? But according to everyone...
I have to go get my eyelash glue. Hold on. Okay. And we back. And we back. I need a new mattress, not gonna lie.
It's called a battery. So, the first time was, I went to go see this guy in Saga, and I slept at his house. And then we drank, and we drank a full 26 or a pack of coolers or whatever. Yeah, big thing. Anyway, so, we drank a pack of coolers, a 26er. Then
Does she mean like White Claws? Is that what coolers are in Toronto?
Woke up and
That's a lot, by the way. I've drank 5 before, and I black out really easily because as soon as, I don't know, I think this is pretty much a joke by John Mulaney, but I'm pretty sure it's true. It's the first time you black out, the easier it is after that point to just black out when you're drinking, and that's literally me.
I was still turned, I turned up more, I started drinking the rest of the 26er, and then he was getting boring, so I'm whatever, I'm gonna cut. And this guy had been messaging me from Brampton, so he Ubered me to Brampton, and I went to the guy's house, and he had more alcohol for me, because I had asked him to give me more alcohol, because, I didn't want to stop turning up. I was having real, so it was, a lot of fun. So, I get there, and then I black the fuck out. I don't know what the fuck happened. The next day, I woke up to, pictures of me in his bed with, my pants off and shit, but that's a different story that I'm not going to tell, actually.
That's really
sad. And then from there, this guy I was talking to, he was so cute. We've been talking for a while, blah, blah, blah. He's okay, I'll Uber you to Scarborough. So, he Ubers me to Scarborough. I get to the house, I knock on the door, and the guy that answers isn't the guy I've been talking to. I'm am I at the wrong house? He's no, he's don't worry, I'm his cousin or something, or I'm his friend, he's gonna come soon, blah, blah, blah. He's just come upstairs. I went upstairs, and it was awkward. It was just me sitting on a chair, and then he was sitting over on the bed. And then he looked at me. He was oh, he said we should start without him. I'm wait, what? He said something along the lines of yeah, we should start without him. But he said
what
that you
the
should
hell?
hook up with me first and until he gets here. And then I'm okay. I didn't mind, because the guy that was sitting on the bed, the guy that came to the door was cuter than the guy who was going to come. So then we hook up or whatever. The guy comes, he walks in, and he takes off his pants, and then
oh no.
I call it a pig roast because it'd be me ass up, face down, and then one leg here hitting me from the back, and then me tucking one stick while he's laying down. That's why I call it a pig roast, because I'm basically being pig roasted, but apparently it's called a battery. But I'm still gonna call it a pig roast. And then
I mean, as long as it was consensual.
And then
I like her hair, though. I'm not gonna lie.
They deny it, or like they finally admitted to it after that. But like when I exposed them or whatever, one of them said that I looked like I was on crack. But like the thing is, I was like blackout drunk the whole fucking day. Like I literally skipped from guy to guy to guy to different city, and like it was just like so much fun.
It does not sound like fun.
Okay, and then the story of worst trick. Okay, I have three stories that stick out that for the worst trick experiences, and I'm gonna start with the first one. Okay, the first one is, so I'm working in Oshawa, and this guy comes into my room, like he's shaking, like I'm like okay, like what's wrong with you? Like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm fine, like blah blah blah, and like I know he's on some sort of drug, so like he comes in or whatever, and like he sits down on my bed.
Oh shit.
And then like he takes his pants off, and then he sits down again, and then like he goes to move, and like there's like a shit stain on my bed, and that was not there before. So I'm just looking at it, and like I'm like disgusted, like I'm like what the fuck? Like I look at him, I'm like, what's that? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, bro, you just put a fucking shit stain on my fucking bed. And then like I'm like you need to leave, like, and then he left, and I'm like, I was just so grossed out, like I had to fucking like take off my sheets, like take off like everything, just like throw it on the ground. And then like second time would be, this white guy. Okay, I was working in Hamilton, and this white guy who's on coke came to my room, and like we did like a bunch of coke or whatever, and he made me turn on BBC porn, and he fucked me well. He made me tell him how much I love black dick. And it was like,
I mean, okay.
It was just really awkward. And like, he paid me for 2 hours. And like, since he was on coke, like, obviously he didn't last the two, like, he didn't, I mean, he, would have lasted 2 hours if I didn't kick him out. Because, like, when you're on coke, you don't.
Okay, I'll tell you a coke experience. I've never personally done it. But I have dated somebody who will be unnamed who did coke. And he would always, like, he only did coke around me, like, maybe 3 times, maybe. There was one time where we went to a different city, and he, like, he thought every time he did coke, he would think he was, like, this rapper, like, he could rap. He was white, by the way, like, he could not rap. And I just remember as soon as he was, like, all coked up, we ended up going to a casino, which it was, like, kind of lame, not gonna lie. He just always thought he could rap, and I was like, honey, no. But yeah, I can't really say that I think coke is, like, a good idea for people. It just seems like you make really poor decisions. And you can do that with alcohol perfectly fine. Take my word for it. Okay, keep going. Oh, I stopped her at a terrible point. I'm so sorry.
Come easily or whatever, or you don't come, or you don't get hard, like, things like that. So, like, yeah, like, we're watching, like, BBC porn. He's like, have you ever had a train run on you, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah. He's, like, telling me stories about it. And he was, like, moaning while I was telling him the story. And I'm like, can you please leave? And then the third one would be...
I just feel like, does she not get tired of having sex? Like, sex is so exhausting. Like, it's just not... This is why I go back and forth between thinking I'm bisexual and asexual, because sometimes I'm just like, it's just not even a thing. Like, it's not that great.
I was working in Cambridge. I don't know why I'm listing where I was working when this was happening. But anyways, I was in Cambridge, and this Asian guy comes to see me, and, like, he walks in, like, he gives me the money, and then, like, he goes to give me a hug. But then, like, I thought he was going to give me a hug. He comes up to me, he puts his arms around me, and then all of a sudden he jumps on me and wraps his legs around me. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck's going on? So, like, I started walking around, like, trying to push him off. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? And, like he wouldn't get off me. He was just hanging on me. So then I did, like, just, like...
like a monkey.
Like, I've used my weight as an advantage this time, and, like, I, like... basically, like, just, like, flop down on the bed with him, like, on top of him, so it's like he would get, like, squished. And then he finally let go. And then, like, he sat on my lap.
That's probably what he wanted.
And then he made
That's
me
like a
carry him
kink,
around.
right?
Like, you know, like, when you're, like, you would carry a baby. Like, he made me carry him like this, like, in my arms and just, like, walk around with him. And I was like, what the fuck? And, like, he didn't speak English, okay? Like, he spoke, like, barely any English. So when I told him to fuck off, he wouldn't fuck off. And he kept, like, trying to get me to carry him and, like, doing weird shit. And, like, I'm like, what the fuck? Like, and then I was, like, so weirded out that I had to go downstairs and go to the bar and just, like, start drinking. Like, it was really fucking weird.
Those don't seem that crazy.
And then, okay, this is what I considered my first battery. So I was talking to this guy, I think he was from Brampton, and I was working in, I think, Whitby. So he's like, oh, wanna chill, blah blah blah, and like I was curving every time until he sent a picture of himself, and I was like, whoa, like I'm like, you're actually hot. He's like, yeah. He's like, I've been texting you, trying to chill. And I'm like, okay, well, like, I'm working right now. Okay, I'm out of pocket as fuck. Like, when I'm working, like, when I'm in a certain area and, like, I have guys there that I talk to, I let them come through and I hook up with them for free because I'm an out of pocket hoe. Anyway, so, like, they come. So he comes and he brings two friends. One's a light skin and then one, I've exposed these guys. So you guys can probably imagine who they are. So they come through and then, like, we're all sitting there, like, we're drinking, blah, blah, blah. And, like, I'm cute. Like, I'm really awkward around guys sometimes. Like,
I'm not gonna lie, lately I've been feeling like eyelashes really help with my depression. Is that stupid? I don't know. Probably.
You know, like, that Indian guy on The Big Bang Theory when, like, the only time he can, like, associate with girls or, like, interact with them is when he's under the influence? That's basically me. So I was sitting there, like, awkward, like, da-da-da, like, they're all sitting there, like, they're staring at me, like, I kind of like, know what they want. And then, like, they all get up, they're like, okay, well, this is getting boring, so we're gonna leave. I'm like, wait, stop. And then, like, come over. And, like, they all came over, and, like, I started, like, undoing all their pants, and, like, it would be, like, two guys standing, or, like, all three of them were standing, I'd be, like, you know, type of shit. And then, like, they would all, like, take turns fucking me. Like, one would fuck me from behind, while the other two were on the bed, and I'd be, like rotating like that, you know, type of shit. Like, honestly. And then someone asked me what my first battery felt like. That, I thought it was my first battery, and honestly, after that, I felt like, I don't even know, like, I felt so nice, like, a lot of girls would feel dirty or some shit, but, like, I was, like, just sitting there, I'm like, yo, like, I'm that bitch, like, these guys were hot as fuck. Like, I just fucking, like, killed that shit. Like, whoa.
I mean, do your thing, girl. I can't say that I would personally enjoy it. I barely like having sex with one penis, so...
Like, it was
no judgment, though.
And then... And you know that's okay. There's, like, this meme or whatever that says, like, after a train, there's always that one guy who sticks around and tries to wife the girl. Two of them continued to talk to me for up to, like, a half a year later. One of them continued to talk to me even after I exposed him. And then one of them was calling my phone, and, it was, like, I had him saved, so, like, it was, like, coming up as, like, a call, but, like, he was calling my ad. Like, his number was showing up because, like, I have him saved, but he was calling my other number, like, my ad number. And, like, I answered the phone, I'm like, hello? And he goes, hey, he's like, how much is it for the half hour? I'm like, what the fuck? This man was a full-ass trick. I could have gotten money out of that. Like, but yeah, he deleted his Instagram and everything anyways. No contact with him anymore. The other one stopped talking to me after that, too.
I mean, no
now I'm on to new dick. New season, new dick. And
what do you guys think about her? Like, do you love her or do you think she's kind of crazy?
Because, you know what? Dude, you have no business. People have no business getting into relationships in the summer and shit. That is hoe season. Cuffing season was over. If you didn't get cuffed in cuffing season, then don't try to get cuffed in, like, non-cuffing season. Because it's house season now. This is the season where you're supposed to be outside at the park, in the bushes, in the forest, doing your
Bushes.
thing, you know, like fucking dick.
That was interesting. Yeah, sorry this is like a non-video video. I just kind of wanted to sit down with you guys and say hello because I haven't in a while, just because I don't know, like I want my channel to be so much more than it is, and I get really discouraged really easily. And so yeah, I just haven't really felt like there's a true crime case I even want to do, and I've just felt very unmotivated to film it. So it's silly. I know that my YouTube channel isn't going to grow unless I continue to make content. So I don't know. I just want you guys to like what I make, and yeah. So I'm going to stop rambling, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.